Hey guys, hello. So if you are a freshman, I hope you are transitioning well in high school. If you are a sophomore and thinking about college in the background, listen up. If you are a junior, really listen up. If you're a senior, why are you listening to this? Go work on your college applications and just make sure that you do the best that you can. But this podcast is really for you rising seniors. Yes, those sophomores and juniors gearing up to making sure that college is for you. College for all. So what am I doing here? Well, I want to make sure that you guys are aware about the resources available because you really have to start the process earlier, not later. Why? Because colleges some have deadlines in September. I'm not kidding. Of your senior year, Auburn University, check it out. Check their deadlines that they may have. There's some schools in North Carolina or Georgia has October 15th. And more colleges are looking for those organized students who are not listening about colleges last minute, but knowing all the things they need to do for what's called early action or early decision or priority. Now, priority just means like, hey, look at me for the honors program scholarships, early action. Hey, I'm here early, ready for you, but I'm not going to be committed to your campus. I'm going to have that flexibility until May 1st. Early decision, it's a binding agreement. Yeah, it's a marriage proposal with no hanky-panky on the side. All right, so how can I search for all these schools? Well, when you hear about a school, and if you're not sure which website to go to and you want something that's just general, but maybe you're interested in looking for schools based on income, degrees, College Score Card, yes, just like I said, College Score, SCORE, card, CARD.ed.gov is your government website that will tell you everything about the school. Like, yeah, you hear me typing it into my computer, whether it's small, private, what's the retention rate, how many people come back, graduation rate, the diversity of faculty and students. And then, yes, they'll even tell you the average salary on all majors, and also, you got it, for specific majors, like popular majors there are. So when you see a school that piques your interest, or even if those you've heard about, check about the culture of the campus. Go on to their Instagram, right? So if I wanted to search a school, let's say Marist College, I'm typing it into my computer, MARIST College in New York. And if I type that on Instagram, I'm going to see a lot of different images and photos and kind of try to see, hey, what is this all about? Now, I may want to follow clubs and organizations, because if I do the admissions office at the main campus and follow their website, their Instagram page, it's going to be polished, it's going to be clean, right? But if there's things that intrigue me, a lot of times students will go to the main campus page. So if I go to Fort Lewis College, this is a college in Colorado, sometimes their homepage, when you go and Google Fort Lewis About Us, it'll show you some rankings, like, did you know it's one of the best green colleges? Did you know it's considered one of the top public schools in the West? Did you know it's the top 200 colleges for Indigenous students? Yes, I didn't even know that. But when you're looking at a campus, also you want to check about their majors, also known as academics. So literally go on the search engine, the college you're looking at, and choose academics or majors, because maybe you don't know that there's things called cellular molecular biology, or what's the difference between music performance and musical theater, or digital marketing, or also they have certificates like diversity inclusion that you could throw on to your political science or philosophy major, and then go click on that major to see what not only courses but other opportunities that campus may provide versus others. But college is not just about just the classroom, it's also outside. So again, pick that college you're thinking about and go the college name and put events calendar, events, EVENTS. Oh my God, you're going to get a laundry list of theater, clubs, social, night events. And if there's a lot, There's a lot. If there's just a few that interest you, then just a few. In this way, it helps you eliminate, hey, is this really a school that's small with small ideas? Or is it a big school with small ideas? Or a whole mixture of different things? So those are great ways of searching the college itself to finding out key things about the campus. Now, there are also ratings listings like Fort Lewis College that gives ratings. Let's say one of my favorite ones, ratemyprofessor.com. Yes, you can learn about professors, but you can also look at the reputation, location, clubs, happiness, safety of a campus. This is a great website where, yes, you're going to get a lot of advertisements. That's how they make their money. But colleges, students don't get paid for these ratings. So if you see a 1 that's a low score versus 4 or 5 that's a high score, these are actual students filling out this information, talking about the campus. And here's the great thing about it. You can also click on view all professors. And if you're really focusing on, let's say, on a certain major, yes, the ads will keep on coming. But let's say you want to look at business, you could check, hey, these are your professors. These are the classroom experience. Are they going to give you great opportunities outside of the classroom? But also sometimes students don't want the ads. Sometimes they're like, I'm okay if people are paid a survey. So you could go also look at niche.com, Niche, to look about all this information about academics, athletics, professor, dorm, student life. And then you could get to see what students say about campus life. For here, like laid back, supportive, unique. Yeah, they even have percentages of how many students say that's fake, and they also put some other postings on there as well. Now, I know some of you may not like Twitter or X, but if you still go to twitter.com and you search in there, you don't have to have an account, and write in your college name, right? You could look up, if you just put in, like, for example, Fort Lewis College, here you'll see about the sports, see what other organization that tag that school, what are they saying? Like here we see about students or scholarship recipients, what about their campus pride? So this is a great way for you to see what the focus of the campus is without following them, but just checking out different things and events. Now, other things that you could look at is if you go to the campus website, type in student life, you get general information, even support services, student media, diversity, involvement center, and also check out YouTube. Now, you know we have our YouTube channel, College4All, and here you could go on their YouTube of any school. So let's go back to Marist College. If I click on there, you will see their own channel. Maybe it's important for you to look at the neighboring location. What is their strategic plan, right? What are other information that other people are talking about Marist College, right? So these are great ways for you to check out the campus as well too. Now, when you're looking at a school, let's say you really love the school, there's another keyword called, and when you search a school, you put the school name, you put common, like the rapper, a common data set. So what you see is you want to go look at this boring PDF that's a lot of rich information. If you go to section C, the letter C, 7, it'll tell you how they make decisions. Like right here, if we look at Stanford's, we're seeing, like, of course, academics are important, but did you know that interviews are just sometimes considered? Character, personal qualities. Yeah, how are you conveying that to the colleges and university? If I look at a public university like UCLA, again, academics are really important, but they do not even look at class rank or test scores, but extracurricular activities and talents are very important to them. Let's look at another common data set at Santa Clara University, a medium-sized private school, right? It's somewhat important class rank, but test scores, sometimes they're considered. They won't even look at an interview, even though Stanford would. So you can see there's a whole bunch of variety of rankings, from volunteer work, from also where you live, you name it. And even here, some schools like you look at, like Boston College, even the Boston College, Santa Clara University are both Jesuit schools. They will have different priorities of their, again, common data set. So make sure you go into common data set to check out each of those schools. And here's the reason why. If you go on nacacnet.org, it's an organization that works with all high school and college representatives across the nation. They do a rank and shows you what majority of all colleges are saying what they're looking at. Number one, your high school grades. Your grades are so important, and also the strength of that curriculum. Are you challenging yourself? Are you doing well in that challenge? Are you having balance so you could have time to show curiosity for any subject that you love? Curiosity means outside the classroom, not just inside the classroom. How have you shown for your teachers and people outside, and your counselors, your supervisors, whether it be for an employer to if you're working in youth ministry, positive characteristics of who you are? Have you done journal writing about who you are? Have you shown the college, I like you? Are you emailing that rep? Did you do a virtual visit? Hey, have you checked out their diversity fly-ins or other information out there? And then don't forget about your extracurricular activities, how important they are. Issues of other things like graduation exam scores, test scores, or even SAT or ACT are hardly not as important compared to all those other things I just mentioned. Extracurricular activities, your junior, senior recommendation, your counselor recommendation, make sure you connect with them, so important. And then your interests of the school, and then overall, how have you been the best person you could be junior, inside and outside school? The sooner you can go and create your college list, the sooner you could get this information organized and create a to-do list so that you can buckle that down every week, create a program so that you can make sure college is for all. Until next time.